Dang, Playboy over here.
No, this is just the nature of visual novels.
I
Right?
meant that,
And I know this game is eventually kind of a piss take on the nature of visual novels, but it's still a visual novel. Like,
yeah.
I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea.
That is true. I'm glad.
Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. I was just thinking, if I'm reading a book, I typically don't drink something that could stain the pages, because I'm a clumsy fucker.
Not yet.
Yeah, anyway. Yeah. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me.
So, what made you consider the literature club?
Dumb bitch Sayori drugged me here. I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically drugged.
Dude, that's why he did it. Alright. He did this earlier. We were doing a test of this game. He literally said it just like his thoughts, like boom, and the next thing was that.
Not this part. We didn't even get this far.
Yeah, it was earlier.
Yeah.
This is the second time he's done this. It fits.
Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so...
That's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone.
Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year?
There's a lot of laughing, man. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if that encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader.
Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club.
You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Jeez.
That's a sentence.
Yeah, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile.
Somehow I feel like this is a critique of the video game itself.
Yes.
But
oh, damn. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. Oh my gosh. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. You know it!
Everyone enthusiastically agrees.
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, I just sit and stuff another cupcake into my mouth.
Yeah.
Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard to find these three. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature.
So, Carl, what kind of things do you like to read?
Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga, I muttered quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet.
Not much of a reader, I guess.
Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri?
Well, let's see.
Oh, sorry. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger.
My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive.
Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walk in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people.
But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Sorry. I don't know why I did that.
No.
Anyway, I've been reading a lot of humor lately. Horror lately.
Yeah, not humor. They're completely different.
Well, it depends on your sense of humor.
Again, I feel like it's talking about this game.
Yeah.
I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock.
Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh, why is that? I like that. Well,
Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second.
Never mind. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud! And give that back! Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are.
Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki and put her hands on her shoulders.
I'm not cute. Natsuki?
That's me.
Oh. Hey, I read forever.
Natsuki, you write your own poems?
Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care?
I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime?
No.
Natsuki averts her eyes.
You wouldn't like them.
Not a very confident writer yet?
Damn, that is you. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Oh, how would that so... Wow.
What?
I was just saying.
Oh, like it's deep?
Yeah, it's touching.
Well, I mean, it kind of is. I mean,
sure.
The things I've written that have done the best are the things that I've
experienced. Yeah, deep parts.
So,
do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers.
I guess it's the same for Yuri.
Aww, I wanted to read everyone's poems.
We all sit in silence for a moment. But only a moment, because I'm in a room with 4 girls, so it's bound to be broken any second.
Okay. I have an idea, everyone.
Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika.
Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even.
Okay.
Yeah.
You gotta figure out how to... No.
Yeah! Let's do it! Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Carl?
Monika smiles warmly at me once again. And just for reference, this is the comment I made earlier. I'm in a room with 4 girls. I'm in a room with 4 stereotypical anime girls.
Okay. Let's go through them.
Yeah. Hold on, there's still one problem.
What's that?
Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what? With
what?
I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes.
But, I'm sorry, I thought... Carl?
You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up.
Yes! I'm so happy!
Saori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey!
You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Welcome to the literature club.
Thanks, I guess.
Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share.
Monika looks over at me once more.
Carl, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. That's a lot of laughing.
Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me.
Oh.
Meanwhile, the other girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food.
Hey Carl, since we're already here, do you want me to walk... Hey Carl, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together?
That's right, Saori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well.
Yay! I knew that line was going to be in there somewhere again.
Oh, okay, well that button takes a screenshot.
Yeah, looks like you're hitting more than the A button, Paco.
My Steam controller has paddles and I bumped that.
Is it a boat?
Yeah, no, it would make a very bad boat.
Said paddles.
I was barely holding on to the controller, so... why would you need to have a screenshot, Matt? I don't want to know. So the Steam controller, you can set popular controller mappings, and I just picked the most popular because that usually works best with the Steam controller. Mm-hmm. The most popular has a screenshot button mapped to one of the paddles on it.
It's because everyone's just vain bastards. They like to take pictures of themselves.
I don't think that's why there's screenshots taken.
Well, that's what I do when I play stuff like Skyrim. I like take screenshots of
my
my
character.
Yeah,
but this isn't quite Skyrim.
Well, no, it's not. It's not.
With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. So far, we've had 3 backgrounds and 4 character images. Anyway, the whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the 4 girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monika.
It's like a dating show now, man.
Well, I mean that most visual novels are some sort of dating thing.
Oh, okay.
Or some, like, make fun of the fact that most... Nah, never mind.
I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, I'd really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club.
Why would you not?
Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me.
Oh, good fortune.
No, that's good. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight.
Let's do it. Oh, you get to choose?
It's time to write a poem. Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes the poem the most. Oh.
Uh-oh. I'm glad you're controlling it.
Okay.
Alright, I'm gonna let you choose the words here, buddy.
Oh, actual fucking gameplay. Oh my god. Oh, I'm gonna save.
Go ahead, save.
From what I understand, that really doesn't matter, but...
Yeah, you never know.
Yeah.
So, from what I've understood, this is a big turning point in the game.
Yeah.
And whoever you write the poem for, whichever girl, it dictates a lot of the stuff in the story.
Right.
Okay, so I think, since it's your poem for the girl, you think you should do it all, or you should kind of just...
Okay, I have to pick 20 words.
Yeah, that you want in your poem.
Dream, fireflies, whirlwind, dazzle, disarray, All of these words suck.